Thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Mosier. An ongoing retrial in the Northwest Territories has ended. Just over an hour ago, a jury found Zach Lafferty guilty of second-degree murder in the killing of 17-year-old Dejan Drybones. It happened in Béchacon in 2023. Lafferty's first trial took place last year. It ended with a jury that couldn't come to a decision. Devin Trudenik was at the courthouse today, and he joins me now in studio. So, Devin, what can you tell us?
Alyssa, tears in the courthouse today after hearing the jury's verdict. For one family, it's a huge sense of relief. The retrial lasted for 2 weeks, but jurors spent just hours deliberating today. I had a chance to speak to the victim's mother afterwards. She says it's a verdict she's been waiting for almost 2 years.
I can finally rest and start my grieving with my kids, my family, my husband. This relief, like, I want to cry so loud, but I can't be loud enough. I ever want to cry and scream when I heard that.
So, Devin, what happens from here?
I spoke to the Crown prosecutor today. He says sentencing will come at a later date, and right now Lafferty has been remanded into custody. Maxine Drybones says her son's friends miss him, and he'll be remembered as someone they could lean on.
Okay, thanks very much for this, Devin. The CBC's Devin Trudenik live here in studio with us tonight. In the Yukon, the Territorial Supreme Court must now decide whether to spare a culturally sensitive area near Tagish. The case is centered around a controversial proposal to subdivide a plot in 10 Mile. The judge must now consider whether the application should be further reviewed or effectively tossed. Julian Green reports.
Ulrich Schilneck wants to subdivide a 90-acre plot in the 10 Mile area and then build country residential homes. The territorial government, though, denied his application, so Schilneck brought it to the Yukon Municipal Board, which overturned the territory's decision.
The Carcross-Tagish First Nation is strongly opposed to the application. It says the area is culturally significant. If further developed, the First Nation says its rights and title would be violated. 10 Mile forms part of the Southern Lakes caribou herd's winter range, and if development goes in, that could disturb the herd. Special provisions in the First Nations final agreement codify caribou protection. The First Nation says its modern treaty will also be breached if land use planning doesn't happen first. As for the title holder, his lawyer argues the board should have a second chance to review the application and maybe even issue a new decision. Lawyers with the municipal board say constitutional issues like these are outside its purview. A judge is expected to issue their decision in the coming months. Julian Green, CBC News, Whitehorse.
Some residential school survivors in the North are celebrating the news that the federal government will still pay for travel for counselling after all. Indigenous Services Canada told CBC on Wednesday it had secured money to pay for travel at least until March, rather than leave clients with the sole option of meeting virtually. The CBC's Sarah St. Pierre reports.
It's been a week full of emotions for some residential school survivors and their families who rely on the federal government to access mental health counseling in person, even if it involves travel costs. Ottawa suddenly told counselors last week it would no longer pay for that travel. But after some harsh criticism from counselors and leaders, the feds announced on Wednesday that they had secured the funding to keep paying for that travel. That news was a relief for many.
I was over the moon. I was so happy. I was overjoyed. I felt hopeful. I'm very hopeful for myself and for others who need this program. This program, I still need healing.
Charney uses the program to fly to Yellowknife to see her counselor there, but it also pays for counselors to travel to communities in the NWT and Nunavut. The new funding does have an expiry date, though. It only lasts until March 2027, the end of the fiscal year. And the same goes for the whole program, including counseling sessions. After this week's emotional roller coaster, some are hoping whatever happens next will at least be communicated better.
If they're going to turn around and seize the program again like they just did for the last couple of days, I think they should go about it a lot better. don't just turn around and pull the plug one day without any notification.
Clients and counselors hope the program will go on, but one Yellowknife psychologist is telling her clients to prepare for it to potentially end.
I actually feel like anxiety, if that's the right word, even talking about this, because I don't want this program to end because I see it. And it's not because of what I do for a living. It's again for my clients that I am that I know how important it is. And to even be thinking about doing a wrap up just feels it feels wrong.
In a statement to CBC, Indigenous Services Canada said that it's working on a plan for the coming years after the funding expires. A spokesperson also wrote that the department recognizes the challenges that uncertainties and delays created for clients and counselors. Sarah Saint-Pierre, CBC News, Yellowknife.
Joanne Charney says she relies on counseling when she's reminded of her experiences at residential school. Frequent lawsuits and other settlements can dredge up those memories. For now, the future of the program remains unclear, and she says that's worrying.
We have to go back into the past, revisit the pain and the trauma, and it's not easy. It's very hurtful. It's very, it's scary. It's nobody wants to revisit trauma. It's very, it's a sad place to go back to. Like even when I talk about it now, I feel emotions coming up. But then when that happens, then I think I have my counselor. I've got a place I can go. I can go see, go to Yellowknife and talk about whatever it is that's the trauma that's still there that I need to heal from. And it gives me hope. It gives me, I'm not stuck. I can get unstuck.
Late today, Indigenous Services Canada told CBC in a statement that it values feedback and input around access to mental health counselling in Nunavut and the NWT, and that this feedback has helped inform ongoing discussions about service delivery. A spokesperson said the department regrets that uncertainty and distress that clients and counselors experience because of the disruptions. If you or someone you know is struggling, there is help. You can call the National Indian Residential School Crisis Line toll-free at 1-866-925-4419. The line is available 24/7. Wildfires in the Northwest Territories are so out of control, they're stopping construction on a major infrastructure project. Back in March, Prime Minister Mark Carney said construction on the Mackenzie Valley Highway would start this summer. Now, the federal government says plans have changed. Devin Trudinnik has that story.
This summer, we will start construction.
That was Mark Carney speaking to an audience in Yellowknife in March. He was here announcing the Mackenzie Valley Highway had been referred to the Federal Major Projects Office. The project is being considered for fast tracking, but now that same office says the plan looks a little different. In an email to CBC News, a spokesperson for the Major Projects Office says while wildfires continue impacting the north, work will not begin until conditions are under control. This summer, wildfires have raged across the Northwest Territories. Some have had to evacuate, including at what would be the highway starting point in Fort Simpson. As of Friday, there are currently 214 wildfires in the Northwest Territories. The territorial government considers 205 of them out of control. The Mackenzie Valley Highway is a proposed all-season gravel road that would stretch from Wrigley to Inuvik, connecting the territory's remote communities. It's a project that's been talked about for decades, touted as a means of lowering the cost of living in the territory and amid renewed interest in Arctic defense to exert sovereignty in the north. So what state is it in currently? According to the Major Projects Office, the southern section of the highway between Wrigley and Norman Wells is under environmental assessment. Construction won't start until that's complete. The northern section between Norman Wells and the Dempster Highway south of Inuvik still doesn't have a final route. The office says construction is slated for late 2027. Smaller sections can move along faster. Upgrades to an existing highway already has the necessary permits and are funded in part by Transport Canada's National Trade Corridors Fund. Other areas still need funding, but do have an assessment and a permit, like the Great Bear River Bridge and Prohibition Creek Access Road. Again, the office says the plan is to begin construction next summer. Northwest Territories Premier R.J. Simpson says breaking ground is still on track for next summer, but some work is happening now in service of that.
So the way I see it, the work has begun, and now there's a lot more focus on the community consultation and ensuring that we can help prepare residents to take advantages of the opportunities that are coming up. So in addition to that actual construction work, there's a lot of other work happening.
CBC News also asked Simpson if there's any news of a funding agreement for the major project. He says he has nothing to share, but he's confident the federal government is prioritizing the highway. Devin Trudinick, CBC News, Yellowknife.
There's a new support program coming for cancer survivors in Nunavut's capital, and it's getting backed by the city of Iqaluit. The program will set up survivors with personal trainers to help them during recovery. Evidence shows guided exercise can help reduce the risk of cancer coming back. In light of that, this week, Iqaluit City Council voted in favor of waiving fees for cancer survivors to the city's recreation center. Dr. Matthew Kwan is working to get the program started.
The bigger thing we're trying to do is take cancer care outside of the hospital, and we're asking you, City Council, to consider becoming partners with us.
The goal is to have the program up and running as soon as possible. Hay River's Western Arctic Marine Training Center is growing and now able to train more people in the north and across Canada. The programs started in 2023 with the intention of training future barge operators. Now they're aiming to support the entire industry's development in the Canadian Arctic. Previously, people who wanted this type of training had to travel to BC, Newfoundland, or Ontario.
Because of all the amazing support that the territory's given us and like our industry and government partners, we're actually working on developing that here in-house for the fall. So it's a strong push right now to keep everything in the north.
There is going to be a significant amount of shipping going on up here in the future. There's going to be a significant amount of like Canadian Coast Guard, Canadian Navy, Arctic sovereignty kind of things, right? Because the more shipping that goes on, the more environmental response we'll have to have, the more military presence in the north we'll have to have. And so there just seems to be an incredible amount of jobs and industry in the future, not quite yet, but in the future coming.
A study from the Canadian Marine Careers Foundation says by 2029, 8,300 new workers are needed to meet industry demand and replace retirements. The community of Delaney, Northwest Territories has a new chief. Kirk Dolphus was elected Thursday along with 6 council members. Dolphus won with 138 votes. He beat incumbent Danny Gaudette, who received 121 votes. The votes were retallied Thursday after 2 council seats were so close they triggered a recount. As chief, Dolphus says he wants to increase wages for Delaney-Gautineau government workers. He also wants to support those struggling with addictions and establish more regular public meetings to increase transparency. The new chief and council have a 4-year term. Plans for thousands of travelers are up in the air as Sunday approaches. That's when WestJet flight attendants could officially go on strike. The airline is working to prevent travelers and planes from being stranded abroad, but many Canadians remain worried about their flight plans. The CBC's Anis Haderi reports.
Just as the busy long weekend takes off, WestJet says it's starting to park its planes in case flight attendants strike or are locked out by Sunday. It could mean this BC choir loses a dream competition before they even start. The Pacific Voices plan to leave for the World Choir Games in Sweden 2 days after a potential strike.
We're quite nervous about this because we've invested $90,000 in airfare through WestJet.
If they cancel, they don't get cash to use elsewhere. They get a WestJet credit.
And we looked into alternative routes and other airlines, and it just always came back to the financial reality. And now our hands are tied. We cannot do anything because financially we can't buy new flights. No one will book 90 tickets 3 days before.
And a business lobby group is worried about the tourism industry if Canada's second biggest airline is grounded.
We're all hoping that the dispute will be settled by the parties on their own, but government needs to have some tools in the toolkit to do this.
For the last 2 major airline strikes, the federal government did order airline workers to return to work. But labor experts say if an employer expects legislation to end a strike, it may not negotiate.
It disincentivizes an employer from coming to the table quickly, coming to the table with good, strong proposals and reasonable concessions. And to be very frank, it does tend to poison the well of labor relations in that workplace altogether, unfortunately.
The union and company both say they are still negotiating.
When a union issues a 72-hour strike notice, that is putting a clock on the negotiations. And so it's common for negotiations to continue and perhaps even intensify through those 72 hours.
An internal memo to WestJet employees obtained by CBC News claims the company is offering pay for hours worked before and after a flight takes off. That could address one of the key issues the union has been fighting for. The union has said what WestJet shared is just a small part of a large contract, and that while they have made some progress, there are still issues to be resolved. At this point, it's unclear if any flights are canceled yet or if they will be canceled later. Anis Hidari, CBC News, Toronto.
Up in Nunavut's high Arctic, an abandoned weather station has been decaying for decades. Now, nearly 50 years later, the federal government is planning to clean it up, and some experts say the contaminated site should be considered a caution for future developments. Artie Sarkisian reports.
Isaacson Weather Station has been abandoned since 1978. For 2 decades, it was one of the northernmost weather stations in Canada. Today, it's a contaminated site that the federal government is planning to remediate. It's also, some experts say, an example of Canada's troubled legacy of construction from the era.
And we weren't very careful at all. We had left garbage dumps behind. Also, it's a refuge sitting on the ground. We weren't very careful with chemicals back then.
Ken Coates is an Arctic researcher. He worries Isaacson story might repeat, as Canadian government is once again looking north from mining and defense. Government is in a hurry to bring that infrastructure, which, Coates believes, could have bad effect.
We are going to do a lot better than we've ever done before, but I worry that when you make decisions in haste, you'll pay the consequences.
And those consequences can be severe. There are over 800 contaminated sites in Nunavut. According to the federal government, Isaacson Station is full of chemical hazards like lead, old fuel, and decaying landfill. The site is about 450 kilometers northeast of Resolute Bay, but distance is not a barrier for contaminants. Concordia University's Catherine Mulligan says toxic chemicals can travel many kilometers through water.
Basically, water is kind of the conduit for contaminants, really, so once things get into water, it could travel quite some distance.
Over 20 years, the federal government has spent nearly $9 million to deal with the Isaacson contamination. Now, the federal government is moving ahead with the next step in full-scale remediation. Artie Sarkisian, CBC News, Iqaluit.
Nunavut hunters are counting down the days to caribou hunting season in the Baffin region. It starts in about a week. And in Iqaluit, there's a small increase in tags for the community. The Amaruq Hunters and Trappers Association will have 110 tags. That's 5 more than last year. The chairperson hopes the quota will increase even more.
We've also heard the government authorities will have a meeting about wanting to increase the caribou tag quota to 6,000 for the Baffin region to distribute to the regional communities.
The Nunavut government told CBC it still hasn't made a decision about that increase. The number of tags has been growing every year. Meanwhile, the same Iqaluit Hunters and Trappers Association has secured $10,000 in funding for another upcoming hunt. The Iqaluit City Council approved the request ahead of the upcoming bowhead whale hunt. The money will go towards supplies and processing costs for carcasses. Organizers say plans for the hunt are well underway.
There are 7 boats that have been identified, as well as which hunters will be the harpooner and rope tender. We have decided on those.
The tentative date for the hunt is Friday, August 14th. Well, berries are at their best right now in the Beaufort Delta region of the Northwest Territories. CBC caught up with some berry pickers along the Inuvik-Tuktoyaktuk Highway this week. The Niitarkwitchin Council and Inuvik Community Corporation brought groups out to the location. It's an annual, long-standing tradition for many pickers. Although berries appear plentiful this year, some are still waiting for things to ripen up.
Some blueberries are not quite ready, I see. So gonna wait another week, I guess, for the other berries. Cranberries are not ready, but blueberries are shortly be ready too.
Irish says she was able to gather a bag and a half. Meanwhile, some pickers say they use the opportunity to give back to the community.
I only think about the elders because they have to have something to eat because they also should have berries, right? So I give it to them and they be happy and they're happy to have.
Joe says the berries can be used for many things, including baking. Berry picking season in the Beaufort Delta usually runs from late July to September. In the Yukon, the Moosehide Festival is in full swing in Dawson City. The biannual event is the largest held by the Trondikwitchin First Nation. The gathering brings hundreds of people together for 3 days of culture, feasting, and connection. Chris McIntyre has more.
The village of Moosehide is about 3 kilometers downstream from Dawson City. It's a sacred place for the Trondikwitchin First Nation. For the most part, this land is used by citizens for cultural events and reconnection to the land. But every other year, the First Nation opens up Moosehide Village to everyone for the Moosehide Gathering. It's a special time for anyone who participates in this event. But don't just take it from me.
I don't even know how to describe it. My heart, my body just feels so warm and so energetic just being here. When I got off the boat and seeing everybody greet everybody, it was just so heartwarming, so opening, so warm, welcoming to everybody. Yeah.
It's just a good feeling, and people are so friendly. I just love it, and I know many people here now because I'm doing this now. I live in Dawson in the summer now, the 15th season. So yeah, I know several people here.
It's very, very comfortable, and I like it. You know, there's lots of people here to see the place. You know, they want to be part of the gathering, and people are really happy. You know, you could just feel that. It's great. And the weather's great too.
For the next 2 days, the place will be bustling with vendors selling their goods, workshops will be held to teach things like fiddling and beading, and of course, plenty of music and cultural performances. Grant Zazula is a paleontologist with the Yukon government. He says the last time he attended a Moosehide gathering was in 2004, something he says was way too long ago.
Anytime you get people together in the same space, doing fun things, celebrating, doing workshops, doing art, music, it's so good for the world because, you know, I think this world is becoming very divided, right? We're seeing a lot of, terrible situations arising in the world, and that's because people don't get together and talk and hang out and celebrate and just be humans together, right? And so more opportunities to get together with people is it's what makes the world work.
Zazula is spending the weekend talking to people about the work he does alongside the Trondikwitchin, in particular the discovery of the baby mammoth in the Klondike region in 2022. Although he's here for business, Zazula wasn't afraid to have a bit of fun either, giving an exclusive taste of what could be expected in the animal call competition later this weekend.
Ooh! Moosehide mammoth, first time.
Thank you very much.
All right, on, man.
William Greenland is a native flute player from the Northwest Territories, but has close ties to the Moosehide Village. He's one of the MCs this weekend. He says whether you're a first-timer to the Moosehide Gathering or have attended every event since the beginning, Moosehide Gathering is a place to connect as one, no matter where you come from or who you are.
When people leave here
that they have that sense of connectedness, that community, that people are working together, helping each other, and supporting one another, and putting aside all that negative stuff, and helping each other out. That's what we're doing. We help one another. Somebody needs a chair, some elder needs a chair, we give up our chair. Somebody needs to eat, we bring them a plate of food. We want them to take away that togetherness and the culture and the spirituality of this place.
This is just day 2 of what will be a busy yet relaxing weekend at the Moosehide Village. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go get my jig on.
Chris McIntyre, CBC News, Moosehide Village.
Well, that is Northbeat for tonight. For news anytime, though, you can head to our website, cbc.ca/north. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Alyssa Mosier. Have a good night and a great long weekend.